Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum, fellow humans. Today we are exploring the meaning of Al-Afou, the beautiful attribute of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Al-Afou is the forgiver, the eliminator of sins. Al-Afou is the opposite of Al-Muntakim, the avenger. Its meaning is close to that of Al-Ghafoor, the all-forgiving one. Only here the sense is more intensive. The root of the word Ghafoor means to overlook sins, while the root of the word Afou means to destroy sins, eliminate them altogether. In the first instance, the overlooked sins still exist, but in the second, the eliminate sins disappears. So Allah loves to forgive, to erase sins. He does not often punish the ones who deny, the ones who revolt. He accepts their recognition of their sins as repentance. He erases their sins. Instead of punishment, He bestows His bounties upon them. There is a secret in His delaying punishment and forgiving sins. In teaching us that hellfire is there, He is teaching us that there are ways to salvation. It is like an announcement by a rich, generous, compassionate host declaring, "Our doors are open, our tables are set. The one who accepts this invitation is welcome, and we do not reproach those who do not come to our feast." Allah's bounties in this world, which are temporal, are nothing in comparison to those promised in paradise. The forgiving of sins is an encouragement to deniers to change their ways, to come to the straight path, to reach paradise. Allah's infinite mercy is certainly more than the sins of His servants. His doors are always open to the ones who choose to enter. But those who are blind and deaf to the warning that is in the compassion, mercy and forgiveness of Allah, who persist in their infidelity and denial, who find justification for their denial in their being repeatedly forgiven, who are spoiled, who take pleasures in sinning, who try to lead others astray, they will finally be punished in this world by drowning in the gold they have accumulated, and in the hereafter by hellfire. That punishment does not negate the attribute of the forgiving one, the eliminator of the sins, but it is a manifestation of His beautiful name, the Just. Good and bad are not the same. If it were made to appear so, it might cause confusion in the mind of the good servant. So who is Abdul Afou? Is the one who truly believes, who fears Allah, not so much Allah's punishment, but the loss of Allah's love. He is the one who has conscience, who has shame, and for him the good and the bad that come to him from Allah are equal. He reflects the attribute Al-Afou by forgiving the one who tyrannizes him, by feeding the one who causes him hunger, by giving to the one who forcibly takes from him. Allah treats His servants the way they treat others. A believer who recites this name 166 times a day will be better able to control the wrong demands of his ego, his character, and will ameliorate, and people will overlook his faults. To remember to recite this name when on the verge of getting uncontrollably angry, and to follow it by a salutation on to the Prophet will help to keep one calm. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.